Welcome back to another Mist of Pandaria classic gold farming video. In this one, I'm going to be showing you a really good steady gold farm that you can do to make thousands of gold in Mist of Pandaria Classic. Before we get into today's video, if you would like to learn all of the best ways to make gold in Mist of Pandaria Classic, then I recommend checking out my complete gold making guide for Mist of Pandaria Classic. It goes over all of the best gold farms, it goes over professions, and everything you need to know about making gold. On top of that, I also have my Mist of Pandaria flipping guide. This teaches you exactly how to do flipping and make gold from flipping. You also get my TSM groups and operations. Goldcapped also has their member guides. This is where the team writes guides on the latest and best ways to make gold in all versions of World of Warcraft. Goldcapped has a team of all of the best gold makers helping you make gold. All Goldcapped members will get access to the premium channels in our Discord, where the team will help you out with any questions that you have about making gold in any version of World of Warcraft. So what are you waiting for? Click the link down below in the description box and use code BUFFY10 to save 10% off any of the guides from goldcapped.com. Let's get back into this video. Located right here, and it's inside of the cave at this location. So first of all, you want to go ahead and find the entrance of the cave and head in. You're going to be farming wind wool cloth, motes of harmony, which can be exchanged at a vendor for more materials to sell in the auction house. And on top of that, you want to be using your potion of luck so you can get the plundered treasures. Inside of the plundered treasures, you get a whole heap of different Mist of Pandaria materials and also some raw gold. On top of all of this, you also get BOEs from these guys. Now, why this farm is so good is because there is a bunch of these mobs in this cave and they respawn very quickly. Now, for professions, what you want to go with is you want to go with tailoring so you can get extra cloth when you're killing these humanoids. Another thing, there is a treasure there that will give you 100 raw gold. So if it's up on your layer, make sure you go ahead and grab that. That's some extra gold whilst you're doing this farm. So for professions, like I was saying, you want to have tailoring so you can get extra cloth from the humanoids, or you could go down the route of having herbalism and mining, because there is a bunch of nodes inside of this cave. Like, I'm talking, there's probably like 20 of them up at every single time, well, up at a time. So you can go ahead and you can actually make a decent amount of extra gold from having mining and herbalism, or you can go with tailoring so you can go ahead and get extra cloth from these guys. All of those professions work really well. So I'd recommend having somewhat of one of those two combos, either the gathering professions or at least having tailoring so you can get extra cloth from these guys. But basically how it works, you can see like the snow that is on the ground. All you have to do is either walk over it or just target it and attack it. And what it will do is it will like basically spawn the mob out of the ground, as you can see like that. And this is how you actually get these guys to spawn so you can attack them. Super simple. And as you're going to see very shortly, these mobs respawn extremely quickly. Like for an example, I've already attacked all of the snow on the ground, and as you can see, there's more snow that just keeps popping up with more and more mobs, making this a very good spot to farm. The amount of mobs that you can kill here within an hour is absolutely insane. It's probably one of the higher kills per hour farm that you can actually go ahead and do. As you can see, there is just mobs everywhere. I'm actually trying to get away from them at the moment, and there is just more and more mobs, and I keep walking over snow. But as you can see, there's a bunch of mobs that you can farm, and you can make a lot of gold per hour from doing this farm. So if you're looking to make some easy gold from items that sell very quickly up on the auction house, I'd highly recommend coming and giving this farm a go. It's definitely worth doing. The amount of gold that you can make per hour kind of depends if you have the cave to yourself and also how geared you are, because the mobs are level 87. So the more gear that you have, the quicker you'll kill them, and obviously the more gold per hour you'll be making. I'm playing on one of the most highest populated realms, so the prices on the materials are obviously a bit lower, and I'm still able to get around 2,000 to 3,000 gold per hour if I'm doing this very efficiently. And that's with, like, after I hand in the motes of harmony to the vendor and get extra materials, that gives extra gold. Yeah, so it's after that. Without doing that, you're going to make a lot less. Another thing that you can do with the motes of harmony is, instead of trading them into the vendor to swap them for materials, is that you can actually use them in professions to craft some of like the end game gear that is BOE that will sell for a lot of gold up on the auction house. So that is another thing that you can do with all the modes of harmony that you're going to be farming. That was it for the video, and I'll see you in the next one.